You are tuned in to What a Baltimore Online Radio. Please note that the views and opinions expressed are of the host and not of LadyJ Media. Thank you and enjoy the show. Hey everybody, this is Lady J, and we got my sister over here. We got two sisters on today. So welcome to Minding Our Business, and we're going to mind your business today. That's what we want to do. And we have a special guest, so I'm going to let both of the ladies introduce themselves. We're going to start
Hello, I'm Yolanda Buckingham. I'm the co-host of the show, Minding Our Business. And as she said, we are minding our business, but we're going to mind yours too. So, Miss Saamiyah, can you introduce yourself for us today?
Hey, I am Saamiyah. I am CEO and founder of Saamiyah's Closet, also CEO and founder of Hustle Queens. I'm here and I'm very thankful. Thank you.
All right. Well, we're going to get started. Ladies, I have to jump off for just like 5 seconds to set up this other show. I will be right back. So I'm going to hand it over to Yolanda for a second, and I'll be right back.
All right. So let me get in the shots, Saamiyah. I'm sorry. I'm working two things over here. How are you today?
I am fine. I'm fine.
Great. So I'm excited to have you on the show. One, because I hear you doing some amazing, amazing things.
Yes.
And our guest from last week, Minister Bella Kanar of Eagles Family Services, she speaks so highly of you. And so we had to have you on today. She was actually just texting me like, can you send me the link? Because I really want to watch. So she's very excited about what you're doing right now. So can you tell us a little bit about Saamiyah's Closet? And I'm sorry, I lost your other business.
Hustle Queens.
Hustle, is it Hustle? You said Hustle Queens?
Yes.
Oh, I like that. Okay. So
Well,
can you give us a little bit about both of those entities?
Sure. Real fast. Saamiyah's Closet started back in 2009. I became very, very irritated with like the homelessness in our city. I was driving back and forth to work, and anyone who lives in inner city, Baltimore City, Martin Luther King Boulevard, it was a homeless guy. Correction, it still is to this day. Homeless people like at every corner. Mm-hmm. So as you drive and you giving $1, $2, and I'm like, I'm up to $7 a day and get money, and I really, honestly, I can't afford it. At the time, I was a single mom with only 3 children. Now I have 5 children.
Wow. Okay.
And it was just too much. So I said, what can I do to help these people because I can't really afford the money. So I thought going in my closet, I can give a shirt. The shirt will last longer than $1. I can give a pair of pants. I can give a tube of toothpaste. I can give a toothbrush. I can do something, anything that can help. So what I did was I started from my very own closet, then to my children's closet, then my current husband's closet. He hates when I clean his closet out. Well, I started his closet, then my mom's, and then family, then friends, and then I went to Facebook and I reached out to everybody, just started asking. So the donations just started coming in. I'm just like, wow, like this is what the impact is. That dollar, it's go fast. It's temporary because they go to Wendy's, eat a burger, they eat it, and it's out in the toilet in 20 seconds.
Right.
It's giving back in the cause and giving shoes and books and clothes and pencils and prom dresses and small household items and food, it just goes a long way. So just to be able to do that is very inspiring for me.
Wow, it's inspiring for me because I mean, I felt the same way you felt, like going down, and it's not just there. You come off of 83, and right there at St. Paul Street, you have people, and you go around the corner, there's somebody else. It's like, man, I just gave them $2.
Yeah, so you feel so bad.
Right, exactly.
So I started with care bags too. Care packages, like I'm a hoarder myself. So I have a lot of stuff. So I started creating care packages and just keeping them in the vehicle because it's convenient. So like we pull at the light up. So I asked my son, so they sit in the back seat. I was like, grab a female bag. because we have like feminine wipes and sanitary napkins, and what else we have, like razors and toothpicks, maybe all pink items in one bag, and then we have another bag for like the guys. So I'll be like, oh, grab a female bag or grab a guy bag, and we just get it and just hand it because it's so convenient. So that's what we started doing as well.
Wow, that's amazing. I've never thought of that. Like, I have so much stuff in my closet that I could just give away right now.
Yes.
And I never thought, you know
Well,
what,
call me,
maybe
girl.
someone
Call me.
outside. I will.
And
I
even if
will.
you
Maybe
can't
you
call
can
me,
help me
look, and
first.
even if you can't call me, and this is what I always encourage. I have a cousin who mails me a package, no exaggeration, at least every other month. And the packages that she made that mail down here is like $135 just to ship the packages.
Wow.
And she said, I said to her, I said, girl, why don't you just give it away to somebody in your neighborhood? She said, we don't have these kind of organizations where I live. I said, are you serious? You know, if you can't get it to me, I want you to start your own foundation. You know, I expect to have a Saamiyah's closet or a buy Saamiyah's closet in every city, so that way we can do it. Because it shouldn't just be me and people like you that have the stuff don't know where to take it. Like just start giving it away. Just start.
So,
Wow.
Samaya, this is the thing. This is what's so crazy, right? I have been cleaning out my closet for probably like the past couple of months. And if normally my closet is really organized, but if you look at it now, on each side of the closet, I have clothes piled up. Because I was just like, where do I take them? I thought about going to like Goodwill or something like that, but now I know I
Yep.
can give them to you.
Yep.
And it's not even, it's just stuff that I don't wear anymore. And I was like,
Right.
you know what? It's time to get rid of it.
And I'm so glad that you said that, because most people, when they think we doing stuff for the homeless, they think trash. They think, oh, I don't want this
Right.
because it got a hole in it, or I ain't got this because I only got one shoe, or this sock don't match, or this got stains. Or no, when I look at the homeless people that we have, some of our people fall on hard times. It's not that they don't have, they may just not have a house. Because some of these homeless people work. They get up here every day. They go to work. Some of them, you don't even know that they even homeless. And it's
Right.
just that bad because their story is a lot of people have different stories. And I can honestly speak this because I know a lot of people's stories. And I was like, well, Dad, I didn't know this. Because you
Mhm.
wouldn't know
Yeah.
unless you knew them personally.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, how did you? I want to know, like, when you do you have anybody that helps you, or is it just you going around? You have a team?
Well, it's pretty much it's myself. But I have my dad, I have my kids, I have close family. And if I do events, I will have people to say, oh, I can do this. Like I have someone that can go pick up, someone can drop off. I have stuff that can be dropped off here. So if I say that I do need something done, people will reach out. But for
Okay.
the most part, I'm my own my own sole proprietor of Saamiyah's Closet.
Wow. And you know what? Because when I saw Samaya's closet, I was like, okay, she's gonna be showing us how to dress today. She's gonna be
Girl.
when
Yeah,
we
all right.
start wearing
We
everything.
gonna be dressing some folks.
Yeah, she's teaching us how to dress some people.
That's
But
right.
yeah, but that is amazing. And you know what? The great thing about it, like I love what you said about just because they're homeless doesn't mean that you give them just anything. And I say
Right.
that all the time.
Exactly.
Give them something that you would not mind wearing.
Right.
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 Give that to them. Give them your coats or your shoes or whatever. Because a lot of stuff that I have, I'm looking at it. I'm like, hopefully, they can fit it. They can wear it. They can do whatever. That's their
Yeah.
business. But I think we need to show them how to take pride in themselves,
That's
and
right.
that we care about you just like we care about ourselves. So here,
Yeah.
we want you to look nice too. Because a lot of people, I had students before that I didn't know that they were actually living in their cars,
Yeah.
and they were getting up every day, coming to school. And eventually I found out, they were living in their cars. So it's a lot of people who are not homeless because they want to be. It's just the circumstances.
Yeah.
And especially with COVID, we have a lot of homeless people out there now. But I think that's really great what you're doing.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
So, Saamiyah, now I heard you say that you have 5 children.
Yeah.
Okay,
What?
so that makes you an automatic superhero, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, 5 kids. I have 3 and 4 bonus babies, so I have 7. But I got them in
Woo.
the midst of already being just about grown, right?
Right. Right.
So 5 kids automatically makes you a superhero. hands
Thank
down.
you.
But this is the thing that I think I love most about what you're doing is that you said you get your children involved.
Yes.
So you're teaching them that there's somebody bigger, something bigger than them that they can that they can do. It helps give them purpose to what their life will be like later.
That's
You're
right.
making them become giving people who have are empathy for others. I think that's amazing. So when it comes to your kids, how do they factor themselves in? Like, do you automatically say, hey guys, we're gonna come and do this? Or if they're anything like my kid, she's always wanting to give away everything you have.
Yes.
She doesn't care. She sees somebody, she's like, can we give them? We could just got some food. And she was like, hey,
Yes.
can I give this to the person? He doesn't have anything to eat. So it's hard for a mom to say, man, I just bought you food and I don't have $5 left to get you anything else if you give it away. So how do they factor themselves in when it comes to Saamiyah's closet?
Okay, so for my boys, it's pretty much easy because, like I said, I started this in 2009. My son was born in one of my sons was born in 2011. The other one was born in 2013. So they was born into it. So it's just naturally. My girls, my older girls, they see me doing it, so it's never an issue. So if I need the help, they're on it. They're gathering donations. They're sharing my flyers. They're creating flyers. They're creating cards. They do what I need them to do. I do most of the footwork because I know, for one, I have older girls, but I really don't want them out there like that because they don't really know or see like I see. So if they can do the easy part, then I can take care of the hard part.
Right, right,
That's
right,
amazing. That's
right.
that's wonderful. So now we're talking about Saamiyah's closet, but we don't want to forget about this Hustle Queens. Like, I like this name of this business, like
Thank
Hustle Queens.
you.
You gotta talk to us about Hustle Queens.
Thank you. So Hustle Queens is a wonderful organization. It's something that my partner Kiera Lester and I started back in September of 2020 during COVID. I was on a radio station, which is Power 4.4 Radio, and I was asked the question, who inspired you to go on to do what you do? My answer was, I pretty much inspired myself, and my children pretty much inspired me. But I'd have had someone at like the age of 25 to say, "Oh, you should be doing this, or you should be doing the other," instead of out drinking, out partying, just out being 25. If someone that said, "Girl, you need to be saving money, you need to be investing, you should be doing this, and you should be doing the other," at 40 right now, my life probably would be so much better. So I said last year in September, I said we need to form a group to inspire other women to pursue their dream as far as it's more than just being mothers. But you can be entrepreneurs, you can be business, you can do everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's no limit. It really isn't. And I am definitely free. 5 kids, a dog that's on my hip, a cat, 7 fish, 2 shrimp, and what I have, a snail. It can be done. Like
Yeah,
it really can. All we need is we don't need money because you don't always need money. You can have
Right.
advice. You can, son. I'm on the radio. You can inspire with your words. You can just show up. You could be a shoulder for that person to cry on. You could just listen to your friend's vision without saying, "Oh no, you shouldn't do that. You should do this." Just listen. Those are the things that we need. So I figured we started a group, Hustle Queens, where we have like 550 women right now to
Oh,
this day. Hustle Queens is on Facebook. You ladies can look it up too. We had 540, over 540 women to this day that we are inspiring, we are motivating, we are pushing, we are pursuing. We don't have no membership. We're not asking for no dues. We don't need no money. It's just our words. And our words go a long way.
I
wow, that's
think
amazing.
I'm already a part of that group for some reason. I'm looking. I'm trying to look now. Um, I really, I thought I was, but I'm not. I just looked at it. It's another group I'm a member of. But I just put myself in it. So now you have 551.
And I'm gonna be 52.
All
Yeah.
right now.
So we just got into it. But I love that because I love seeing women motivating other women.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that.
Yeah.
My pet peeve is women tearing each other down. I cannot stand that. So
Yeah.
I love what you're doing. I love that you're out there motivating people. And what I like is the word hustle too. Like that means go out there and get it done. Don't
Right.
wait.
That's right.
Don't sit on your dream, your talent, your gift. Go out there and get it done. Go get it started. You never know what's going to happen. And then the fact that you have the group where women can come in and they can vent or ask questions, that's another good thing.
Yeah.
So shout out to you for getting it done, because I'm gonna tell you, both of you are troopers, because I have one son, and that's all I could do, because when those birthing pains hit me, I said, oh no, I was one and done. That was it. So shout out to y'all for being able to do what you do and still have
Thank
children.
you.
I couldn't do it. So and you sound like a person that's very motivated, like that's thinking about the next thing. Do you have
Oh,
something else that you're
definitely.
working on?
Well, actually, Hustle Queens, we have we just had a luncheon last month. What was it, June 17th? So everyone who purchased a ticket will get a free invite for this big hat picnic. For those who did not purchase a ticket, we do have space available. It is only $15, and they can cash at myself or Kiera Lester. But that is a networking event. It's just we want us out there with big hats and out sundresses, just out there
Oh,
having fun and
Ooh.
just networking. That's what it's about. That's what we do. We network. I bring other queens together to meet other queens. I mean, I have nothing in common with not a queen there.
right.
Like I say, I have a nonprofit.
Now, when is that again?
I was about to ask. Uh-oh, we lost you.
With profitable businesses. I'm not a part of that. I don't mind being the little fish, putting the
Yeah,
big fish together. I don't
right.
mind that because at the end of the day, I feel rich and I ain't even earning a dime.
Hmm.
So I'm good with that.
I know that feeling, Samaya. I do. But you know what? I believe that, and you always hear like money is not everything, because you see rich people with a lot of money and
A
a
lot
lot
of
of
problems.
they're miserable. So money is good. I'm not saying I don't want money. If
What the
y'all want,
bills do.
yeah, if y'all want to support us and give us some money, come on. But I'm just saying that money can't be the thing that you're focused on. You really have to love what you're doing. You have to have a love for it.
Yeah.
So when is that picnic again? We missed what you were saying.
It's when is it? August the 1st. August
August.
the 1st at Putty Hill Park. From 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. It will be hot. That's why we're getting out early, having this little good little networking picnic. And you ladies have the rest of the day. It's going to be on a Sunday, August the 1st. And
Okay.
those you are in Hustle Queen, so you'll see it. You'll see the flyer circulating.
Absolutely, and I'll post it in our group so we can everybody can know what's going on. And how much is it again to go?
Thank you. $15.
15. That's not bad. That's
Mm-mm.
not, because we spent
Not at all.
$15. Look, we get our nails done and it's more than $15. So we can spend
Yeah.
$15 to
Yeah,
come.
that's for a repair nail. $15.
Exactly. Exactly.
Don't lose it.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So do you ever have with your hustle queens, do you ever do workshops?
So because we just starting back in September, so it's like a lot of we have so many ideas. It's like so many ideas that we trying to like do. But like I said, we are a nonprofit. we small fish over here. We just
Right.
try to group things together. But we are open for all ideas. If anybody have a location that they can let us use a site or whatever. We come with good people. It's good queens.
Hmm.
It's all good queens and hustle queens. It's all hustling queens and hustle queens. So
Yes.
we come in with good spirits. So if
Good.
anybody, you know anyone that's willing to sponsor us, to help us, to push us, to motivate us, to help the next sister, then by
Well, we
me share that info.
Well, the three of us will definitely be talking when this is over. This won't be the last time that we have a conversation.
Right
No.
We
now.
will definitely talk when this is over, because we have stuff that we're working on and planning too. So I think it's actually good, because we can do it all together, really. It's
That's
something we can
right.
do together. So now you said something about coming to, because you went out for a minute. Coming to the picnic, what is everybody supposed to wear?
Big hats.
Oh, hats, hats.
It was a
Okay,
big hat picnic. Yep, you wearing a big hat picnic in your sundress.
a
Oh,
big hat. Okay.
Yep.
that's
Wait,
cute.
hold on. Let me go get my hat. Hold on one second.
She is really going to get her hat,
Oh,
Saamiyah. Just so
yes.
you know, she's truly going to get it.
I know that's right. I don't even
I'll
have
have to
my
buy
hat yet.
one.
I feel so bad. I don't even have my hat.
I don't have one either. Now I do have, well, I take that back. I do have a hat that I wore here recently. I was trying to be cute for one of our Sundays. And
Okay.
so it's a
Sunday's
real, it's
best.
a big white hat.
Oh,
So
I think this is more of a beach hat, somebody.
oh, that
But
is nice.
oh, and then she put it on
Oh,
side.
I
Look at her
love
cocking to the
that.
side.
Yes, girl, you need to wear that to the big hat. See, I'm trying to find me the biggest hat. I need me a big sombrero. I need me big, big, big hat.
woo,
Now we
yeah,
don't want now Samaya, we don't want you to blow away when a good wind come by.
You right.
you
You
know, 'cause
right.
he said it'll probably will be hot and sunny, so we will need some big hats. But I might have to look for another one. This looks sort of like a beach hat, but
That is nice. I
we'll
like
see.
that.
Yeah, so I
You
may wear.
cute, girl. You cute.
This is Scarlett. She's spoiled. You know, this is
Oh,
Oh my
she's
goodness! So y'all heard what she said? Big hats,
and
okay?
sundresses. Don't forget the
And
sundresses.
yes.
Yeah, come in the proper attire.
Yes,
Now,
come in
Samaya,
proper
I did
attire.
want to ask you. Now, I know that you are or have been affiliated with Eagle Family Services. I know it
Yes.
wasn't Eagle's Family Services at that time. So, if you don't mind me asking, just how did you become a part of that, and how did it help shape what you do now?
Okay, so at the time I met Miss Baylor back in like 2013. I was pregnant with my son. Um, and she had started her own family support center in her own home. Like she opened her home up to like maybe about 10 or 15 of us ladies. And she actually took us from a place where as though we was going through something and the place where we were all at, they were just treated like you could just see certain things. You could just tell when you're accepted and you could tell when you're not. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna say that. And Miss Baylor, she just came and just, I'm not letting you go. You're gonna, I got you. That was pretty much how that was. And ever since then, it's just been like, she just been like an angel. So she had a program called Eagles Family Support Center, and she didn't just want me to be a participant. She actually wanted me to be a peer support person that go out and gather girls and just try to get them on the right track. And with that, my voice and her doing what she do, she's just amazing. And she's just even branched off now. Now she's doing even something like mentoring counseling. Like that woman is
Mhm.
phenomenal. Like
She is.
my
She
big hat
is.
off to her. My
Yeah,
big
wow,
hat
she is.
definitely
She
off to
is
her.
wonderful. She mentors my daughter now. She goes to our church, so that's how I know her. But I will say that she spoke very highly of you to the point where when she was on last week, after we talked, she was like, "I have to give you Samaya's information because she's doing amazing work. You have to get her on." And I'm like,
It's your
"Okay,
village. It's your village.
it
It
yeah,
is.
definitely
It
is.
really
It's like
is."
the people, like I said, and I can't stress this enough, especially for the young females that may be listening and thinking that, you're going out and you knowing that you got the right friends. Them right friends ain't the right friends. You got to get rid
mhm,
of them because y'all shouldn't be in the same boat on the same level year after year. Each year you should be progressing and doing something better. You should be elevating to
Absolutely.
a higher level, not staying still. The goal ain't to
Absolutely.
stay still.
Yeah.
that's
The
true.
goal is to
That's
keep
true.
moving. You got to
Yep.
progress and you got to cut those people off and you got to grow. And that's what I'm here for, to push, motivate, inspire, and whatever else they need me to do.
Yeah, you gotta keep yourself around like-minded people because everybody does not want you to win. And I tell people that all
No,
the time. And people will look at what you're doing, Samaya, and think, oh, she got this, she got that, and that's all that they see. They're not really looking at the work that you're putting in or how you got to where you are
right.
today. And so I always tell people, be wary of people who are just like standing still. They're not really doing
Yeah,
anything around you. They
still
just stand
people.
there. You know, make sure that you with like-minded people who hustle, who ready to go, who have their own stuff going on. They're not living through you. They have their own
Right.
stuff going on. Because it's something for everybody to do. I say it all the time. Like, stop
It
with
is.
the jealousy, the hate and all of that. it's something for everybody to do out here, especially since the pandemic has been going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, you have the right idea, and I'm happy that you're on the show tonight. Now, the other thing I wanted to ask you, because since you are, well, before I do that, let me get these comments. Giselle says, "That's awesome. I do have some very good stuff I would love to give to you. I went on I went on a
Mhm.
lifestyle change and need to get rid of many of my clothes." Okay, Giselle. Well, her information is in the comments. You can give it to her. Charles Johnson. Hey, Charles. Good
Hey,
evening.
Charles.
Who is
Oh,
that? Oh, but yeah, she said, "Go get your hat." I know that's right. So what I wanted to ask you is, since you're doing this is the idea. I always have these ideas. Okay, Saamiyah. So this is what I was thinking about.
Mhm.
You're doing the Saamaya's closet where you're actually giving stuff away to the homeless. So I have two ideas, Saamiyah. I'm not even going to charge you for them. I'm just giving them away. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just joking. But you can actually do a thing where you can get homeless people and do like a nice little fashion show. It could be short, a short little fashion
Oh,
show.
that is
And then
nice.
the other thing for the hustle queens can put on a fashion show, because since the hustle queens are always
Yes.
hustling, doing stuff, doing their business, that'll be a fun thing for the ladies to do, to just do a fashion show event and invite people to come to the event and watch them strut on the runway. Those are
That
I
is
just have
really
these
nice.
ideas when stuff is going on.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I really
Yeah.
love both of those ideas.
Yeah. Because I think since you're already into the clothes and you're collecting them, you're giving them away, um,
Right.
I think that would be inspiring also for someone who is homeless to know that people care enough about me, to do something like this. Or
Right.
even if you just did like a short video of them getting dressed, going from what they had on to putting on, something that was given to them. I think that would be good.
Okay. Okay.
And you know
I
what,
need
Samaya?
all this help. Yes.
And you know what's really pulling on my heartstrings right now is that a lot of people say they're doing things for the homeless community, or they say they're doing things for people, and you don't see the fruits of their labor.
Hmm.
Right.
The one thing that I really like, and it's evident that somebody is seeing the fruits of your labor,
Yes.
because people know about you. People, Minister Baylor she's so excited about you and what you're doing, and it's amazing to me that we have people who walk up to you and say, "Oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that," and then you'll talk to a few people and they're going like, "They're doing what? Huh? I never heard that before." But when people can actually see the fruits of your labor, it actually motivates other people to want to help.
Right.
And I think that's the biggest thing,
Yep.
that I can take away from this, is that your faithfulness in what you do, your tenacity in what you do, the love of what you do, the empathy that you have in your heart for others, it's making people. The lady Giselle just said, "Hey, I got a whole bunch of stuff in my closet." Like, a lot of times we would go and take it to, like Lady J said, Salvation Army or Goodwill, and we don't,
Right.
disclaimer, we're not saying anything about Salvation
Right.
Army or Goodwill, but they sell those things,
They
you
do.
know and the
Sure do.
people that are homeless may not even be able to go in the Goodwill and buy those particular
Right.
things.
Right.
Right.
They may not even feel, safe or feel comfortable enough to go into the store with whatever they've come up with for that day to purchase something. But they have somebody like you who's saying, "Hey, you know what? I got a whole bunch of stuff that I can, come on, hey, tell me what you need. Let me give you this. Let me bless you." I think
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
goes a long way with people, even when you feel like, I'm out here homeless. I may be living in my car. Nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? They may have jobs, and, people don't, and the job don't even know that they're living in their car or don't have a place to live.
Right.
And
Right.
you bring them something
Yeah.
that they may go in the job. I'm like, oh, that's nice. I didn't see, where'd you get
Hmm.
that from? You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
a confidence booster for people.
Yeah.
And I
I
want to
think
say
that is
this too,
amazing.
because it's not just homeless people either. Because when I first started giving, started for the homeless. I transitioned into those in need. So I had to change from homeless to those in need, because just because you have a house, just because you work, that don't mean you're not in need.
Right.
So I had to change that because, um, personal example, I had like my fourth child, and I was like, oh my goodness, these bills is piling up. My husband working, he paying the bills. We both got two cars. We just like everyday life. You don't realize how much stuff costs until you got a lot of stuff. You
Right.
paying a lot of bills. And I'm like, well, tag, where can I go at to get these clothes? I put a simple post on Facebook, in need of boys' clothes or something like that. And all these clothes just started coming in. They just started coming in like here, 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 here. I needed at the time. So it's like, and I was working with a car, with a
Hmm.
house. So it's not just homeless that's
Right.
need. So if those that's in need, people will hit my inbox all the time and say, they call me Stoney too. So they might say, Stoney, do you know somebody that's giving away this, or do you know someone that has this, or you have this? So they hit me, I'll reach out to anybody else, and if I can't personally get it, I'll put it on the web. Hey, I'm in need of this, 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 and this. Like I had a young lady that's in need of like Similac sensitive milk, the orange can. That's what she told me. So everything that she said, I put it on Facebook. The one girl said, "Oh, sis, I got 3 cases, but it's the blue can." One other girl said, one of my sisters, close friend, she said, let me know what you need. I'll cash app you the money, or I can pick it up and send it to you. So that's immediate response that I'm talking about. And this thing, and these people that know me,
Hmm.
no, oh no, I don't need money from. I mean, I do need money. Correct. Let me not say that. But the items not for me. They are really for people that are in need, that need these items, and they look for me to send to them. Another
Hmm.
example. Yesterday, a good friend of mine, Lauren Tilly, she got off from work at 6:30 in the evening. This girl brought me over 100 pounds of food
Whoa.
and put it in my truck. I
Wow.
dropped over 100 pounds of canned goods, of pancake mix, of Cheetos. It was good stuff too, all kinds of good stuff. I dropped it off yesterday because, for one, I take my kids back and forth to summer school every day. I was like, girl, you had my trunk filled, my back seats filled, the front seat filled, but it was all blessings, so I was happy. You know that. So when that comes in, that makes me really, really happy, because I know that people see what I'm doing. They don't mind donating. Like I said, if I say I need something picked up, somebody gonna respond. Somebody gonna go pick it up. They gonna drop it off. If I say I need X, Y, Z, if I say I need a family that need a hot meal right now, I know a woman named Christina Flowers. This is what she does all day, every day. She's an
Hmm.
advocate for the homeless. So I can call Miss Flowers, got a number directly in my phone. She gonna
Hmm.
stop whatever and say, Stoney, what you need? And that's how we are.
Hmm.
Exactly how we are. So
Hmm. Now you
And
had there's a question. Are you still going to do the lupus walk?
yes, I am. I do. Who said that? Who asked that?
Minister Baylor.
Oh yes. I was gonna say that. How they know? Yes. Okay. So this is the thing. I know people who have lupus,
Hmm.
but I don't know like where you start. Like, where do I start? Like, who do I go through? Because I don't want to say I'm doing the walk for lupus, collecting funds and like just holding it. I want the organization to be out there walking with us. I want to do it right.
Okay.
And also, I'm doing a mental health walk as well. Hustle Queens is doing a mental health walk, because mental health is so dear to us. Like, without that, we don't have much.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my lane, mental health. And that's what I
Yeah.
went to school for. So yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
well, you can't help me. See, we all got to have this conversation right off the air. I don't do good too much talking on the air. I don't want to start crying and stuff and boo hooing and be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, she got the ugly face." But I'm so, it's so sensitive to me, so that's why that's
It
why it's
really
like I gotta like it
is.
has to get done.
And there's so many women, especially black women, who don't like we don't talk about the deep stuff that we're going through. And a lot of women are dealing with really deep rooted issues.
Mhm.
They don't know how to talk about it. They don't know how to bring it out. Some people are embarrassed to talk about it. So it causes you to act out in other ways. It can cause sickness, all
Yeah,
kinds of things.
Yeah.
yeah,
So, it's that's
yes,
really important, especially after what we've gone through with the pandemic. It's really important to tap into that because that not only affects you personally, but it can affect your home because of the way that you're acting or thinking or feeling. So that's really good. That's really good.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
yeah, I'll raise my hand to help with that one. Um,
All right.
yeah,
Just call me anytime. I'ma work. I'll work. You just let me know what you need me to do. If
yeah,
it's a good cause, I'm in for it. I'm
That's
yeah.
here
right.
for it.
Me too. I just stay in my lane. If I don't know, I say I don't know because I don't have to be
I
in
mean, I
everything.
have no problem
Yeah.
saying I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have to be in everything. I'll tell you quick, nope, I don't know that, but I might know somebody that can help you, but I will stay in my lane and
Yep.
drive there. But the other thing I wanted to ask you about is so the lupus walk, do you do that because you know somebody that has lupus or is that something that you just do for the group?
Okay, so it was actually my partner Kiera Lester's idea because
Okay.
she knows some people. So like I said, I really don't know too much, but yeah, it was my partner's idea. I'm tagging along. It's something we gonna do. So once I get more information about that, I can definitely reach out to you and let you know.
Yeah, because lupus is something that affects African American women as
Mhm.
well, and
Yeah.
that's something to talk about because a lot of women are not even aware of that. But it's so many different things to talk about, as women, so many different
Yeah.
things. But
Mhm.
I definitely love what you're doing. And and what I wanted to backtrack on is, can you please tell everybody exactly, and I know this was going to sound like a really dumb question, but tell everybody what people need. Like when you're out there giving to the homeless, what are the things that people need? Because I think some people are just like thinking, oh, I hear blankets, sweaters, hats, coats,
Right.
scarves,
Yeah,
we,
but it's 90 degrees outside. Please
yeah,
don't take me a blanket and it's 90 degrees
right,
Right.
outside.
right.
All
So
right.
some,
So I would definitely
yeah,
say some smart things to give would be book bags because they got to carry their stuff around them. I would say toothbrushes, but most of them already have their own toothbrushes. I would definitely say like batteries because they have stuff that needs to be, battery operated, like flashlights, definitely flashlights. Um, Sanitizer. See, sanitizer was something that was always put in the bag before the pandemic because you could never go wrong with sanitizer. You got to clean your
mhm,
hands. Most
mhm,
definitely tissues, socks, and quarters because the payphones still do work here in Baltimore City. The
mhm.
payphones still
Wow.
do work. So yes, drop a quarters, please quarters. Yep.
Wow,
And it
wow.
can go a long way because some machines don't take dollars and they take quarters. They might want a soda.
Now I know working with Under the Bridge with Christina Flowers, there were people who needed bus passes also. I think we lost her for a second. There she is. There were people
You know, I'm
also that needed, bus passes. And I think some people were surprised about that. They were like, well, where are they going at? But some people go to work and they need bus passes
Mhm.
to get back and forth to work.
yeah, for real.
Mhm.
That's what I not everybody that's down there homeless don't have a job. It's some people that just happen to set up camp down there and they live regular jobs. I used to work for a company called everybody know Wendy's. I used to manage Wendy's on Martin Luther King and McCullough, and I used to have a guy. I don't work there no more, so I can tell all the stuff. I used to have a guy come in at night and he was hungry, so he would say, "Missy," they used to call me Missy. Missy, if I sweep the parking lot, quote unquote, we ain't supposed to, but if I sweep the parking lot, can I have a meal? You can have a meal. You can have two meals. You sure can.
Mhm. Mhm.
Sleep park lot. You come in the bathroom. You use the bathroom. Around this time, like what I loved about Emerson, I'm sorry, what I loved about the Wendy's around there, the area, the projects, they knew the homeless people, so they wasn't being nasty and mean to them because they regular people. Like these people just felt on hard times and they know
Yeah.
each other, so they
Yeah.
might say, "Oh, blah blah blah" in the bathroom. We're not gonna go in the
Mhm.
bathroom yet because
Mhm.
they know the homeless guy in the bathroom. I gave them permission to use the bathroom, and that's what's gonna happen. So if
Mhm.
we could do our little part with that, this little small stuff, and it wouldn't even be that bad. That man would come there on my shift all the time to clean the sweep the parking lot. That's the parking lot. I ain't had to worry because that way I ain't got nobody that's supposed to be on the clock outside smoking no cigarette. So and out there doing the parking lot like so sis. So that's the
Right.
both worlds right there.
And Joyce Butler said some people get on the bus and ride to relieve stress. And I've heard that too. That's true. I've heard that too. And
Yeah, to
mhm,
get them from out of their same environment.
I used to. Oh, we have Jonathan. Let me see. Charlene Jenkins watching from Uganda, Africa. It's 1:47 a.m. Hey,
Wow.
Oh
Jonathan.
Hi,
wow!
Jonathan. Thank you for watching.
Um, I was gonna say I remember I was working out in Silver Spring and there was a storage facility, where you store all your furniture or whatever. And I would always see a family coming out of that storage facility around the same time every single morning. And finally, one day, I just got up enough nerve to like ask, is everything okay? Because I always see y'all coming out there. They were living in the storage unit. That's what they
Yep,
were living at. And I went on to find out when I had to put my stuff in storage that I would be in there and there was people living in the storage unit. No windows, nothing, but they didn't have
yep,
anywhere else to go. And they paid and that's what they would when lockdown, because they locked the buildings down at a certain time, they just pulled that thing down and they stayed in there in the storage unit. So people are living all kinds of ways and everybody needs help. And the other thing that's important to everybody is personal items like sanitary napkins,
yep,
um, uh,
yep.
all of those items that we use with
Condoms,
Toothpaste. Yeah.
toothpaste,
condoms,
deodorant,
condoms,
yeah, condoms. There you go. All
condoms. I'm
kinds of,
serious
yes.
because, and I say that because it's so many homeless women that are
Mhm.
pregnant.
I
It,
know.
it's 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 unbelievable.
Hmm.
Like I said, I live here in Baltimore City, so I see it. And Miss Christina Flowers, faithfully every single day, I see on her posts, I see on her pages. If not every 6 months, one of her advocates um is having a baby. It's just
Hmm.
it's like I see it all the
Yeah.
time. So we definitely gotta put the information out there to them, and we
Yeah.
gotta get classes to them too. Like just because they homeless, that don't mean they can't go to school. That don't mean they can't, do
Right.
other stuff.
And again, also, good point because if you have children's clothes, we're not just talking about adults. If you have children, babies'
Yep,
clothes, girl, boy, they need those clothes as well. She just posted on her page two babies that were born and newborn babies to homeless mothers. So there's the need is great out there. So I just wanted you to like put
yep,
it out there so everybody can understand that we're not just focused on adults or not just focused on women. Like it's women, men,
yep,
children, it's everybody.
Everybody.
Families. I was riding one day, and I actually on the street downtown saw a lady with a tent set up, and outside of her tent, she had the bassinet. And I was like, oh my goodness, this woman is living on, like literally, traffic is zooming back and forth on the street, and you're right
Wow.
there with your bassinet and a tent living there.
yep. With her
So,
baby.
yeah,
Yep,
with the baby, it's really, really sad. I live in Baltimore City too. So, if you don't live in Baltimore, I know we have people that listen and watch from all over, but Baltimore has a lot going on when you go downtown and you see homelessness. As a matter of fact, I just came back from Tennessee, Nashville, and I was surprised at the amount of homeless people that were just laying around on the streets there. Families, people
oh my
bundled up with
god,
seats, like
yeah,
it's I think the pandemic has just done so much to people mentally and physically, people losing their jobs, they can't it's just a lot going on. So we got a few minutes left. Can you give um let me read what Jonathan says, and then can you give them all of the ways that they can reach out to you? I have it on in the comments. Everybody, it's in the comments too. And then also, we want to get the information about your event so everybody can be aware of that, and just how they can reach you to drop stuff off. So Jonathan said, "Thank you, Dr. J, for this wonderful show. I love to hear these. It's nice to stand up for our communities as we become change makers. Strong women of Baltimore." And he got hands on Christine Flowers. Jonathan actually lives in Uganda, and he does a lot of what you do, Samaya. He walks around. He's feeding the homeless, giving out money, and right now they're on a lockdown, so it's hard for them to to do anything. So everybody keep Jonathan and the people of Uganda in prayer because they're going through a serious bout of COVID. So they're on lockdown right now.
Oh
And
no.
a lot of people don't have food and they're not able to get about around and about like they normally do. So I'm gonna give the last few minutes to you, Saamiyah, to tell us what you need us to know.
Okay, so you can reach me at Saamiyah's Closet INC on Facebook. You can reach me females only. You can reach me at Hustle Queens on Facebook. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Also, you can reach me through email at STONEY, the number 1481 at yahoo.com. Thank you.
And what about your picnic that's coming up?
Okay, Hustle Queens Picnic. The Big Hack Picnic, to be exact. The Big Hack Picnic is August the 1st from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. It will be held at Putty Hill Park. The tickets are $15. You can cash at $ SAAMIYA, the number 4. The tickets, once again, is $15, and it's at Putty Hill Park, August the 1st from 10 to 12.
And she said wear big hats, okay?
Big hats
Big Hack
and
Don't
sundresses.
come there.
and
Don't come with a little
sundresses.
hat on, okay? Come with your big hat.
Don't, you better not.
She
And
said
please
Yes.
don't wear your little shorts. Put on a
no
sundress.
booty
Put on a
shorts.
sundress, ladies.
Thank you
That's
very
what
much.
Yes.
no
So,
booty shorts.
ladies, you
Maybe the
have
shorts underneath the dress, but
exactly. You have time to get your big hat. You have time to get your nice sundress. Come out there looking like the queen that you are,
that
okay?
you are.
Absolutely.
Yes, and we're gonna be
That's
there. I'm gonna
right.
be there with my hat on. We're gonna be there, and we're gonna have fun. So Maya, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank
Thank
you.
Oh,
you so much
our
for having
business.
me. I really appreciate it.
Oh, and tell them about your Facebook page, the Hustle Queen. Is it the
Which
Hustle Queen page?
oh
Well, you
yeah, Hustle
tell
Queen
them about
Facebook
both of
page.
them
So
actually.
yes, it's Hustle. Yeah, they got the Hustle Queens one, HUSTLE Queens with an S. Follow us, Queens only though. Sorry guys, no men. Please don't be trying to set up a woman profile because I'm gonna stalk it before I accept it. Don't be me accepting them now.
And then
And yeah, Somebody's Closet INC. Check me out, you guys.
okay. So we're so happy. Hi, Keith. We got Keith on. He said hello. We listen, this was such a great
Hey,
show.
hey.
Oh my goodness, this was such a great show.
It
And
is.
I'm glad that I know that I have met you somewhere, but I'm glad that I had this conversation, where I can sit down and talk to you and get to know you a little better. So Yolanda and I would definitely be reaching out to you.
And we're going to ride to the picnic together. And you'll
Yes,
Yes.
know it's us because we won't be able to see
All
over our
right.
big hats.
With
I
y'all
know.
big head.
I know
And you
because as
know what? I
big as
should
this
put a
hat is,
post
I
on
can't
Facebook.
see now.
I should put a post on there that if you got the biggest hat, you'll get a gift. The biggest
Oh,
hat.
wow. Well, my
Don't
hat.
tell me that. I will go and I will make a hat. Don't.
Like, so you know what, Yolanda, we need to get one of those church lady hats. That's what
Yes, the
Uh-huh.
church.
we need to get one of those. Like the real.
Uh-huh.
I saw one that was so big. Like I'm serious. Her hat was out here, and it was pretty, but it was just so big, and it was like hanging down at the back of her shoulder. And I was like, oh no, that's too big.
I bet you she was cool. I bet you she was shaded from the sun.
Oh yeah, most
Mm-hmm.
definitely, most
Nobody
definitely.
got that message behind her but her. That message was for her. Nobody got that
I
message.
know she took all of that in.
They had to go back and watch it because they missed it.
Because you could not even look around her or anything. I mean, that thing was out. It was sitting out. But yeah, but this has been a really great show, Yolanda. I'm gonna let you close out because the people are here to do their next show. But y'all, I gotta go and start this other show, so I'm gonna move out. Let Yolanda finish, and y'all stay tuned because as soon as we finish this show, John and his wife Yolanda who are ringing my bell right now. They are going to be doing their show Unusual Favor, and they're going to be talking about cleaning up your own backyard. Stop worrying about everybody else's business and clean up your own backyard.
Absolutely. Except for us, because we are minding our business, but we're
Oh,
going to
Yeah,
mind yours too.
on this show we do mind your business, so in a good way. Y'all have a good night.
yeah,
I'm
I
going
always mind
to.
my business.
Oh yeah, I feel my life. Yes. And Jonathan said, Yolanda and Samaya, thank you so much. He thanks you for
Thank you.
Thank
everything.
you, John. Thank you.
Um,
Much prayer blessings to you and
yes,
Uganda.
Jonathan. Yes, DJ Harmonics. Hi. So y'all, I gotta go let them in. I'm gonna let Yolanda close out. Have a good night, Samaya. I'll be in touch.
You too. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Samaya, this
Yeah.
has been amazing. I am so glad that you agreed to come on. I was a little disappointed when you said August the first time, but when you say, "Oh, I can do it from home," yes, I'll be there. I was so excited.
Yeah, because I really don't like the radio. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I just
it's
be so
okay.
nervous. I'm like, I
No,
don't know
no,
what to
you
say.
are doing wonderful. We want to just put you out there. We
Thank
want to let people know what a wonderful job you're doing. And if we can get more people to donate or to help in any way, that's the premise for this show. So I thank you so much,
Yeah.
so much for coming on. We have like 2 more minutes.
Well, can I
So
say
in
one little thing?
sure.
I just want to say this. I know it'd be a lot of people weary about donating the items. That's why I don't take money. One thing I don't take is money. I take everything else but money because it's a hassle. If you are weary about donating stuff to people, because if you don't think it's going to go to the right hands, get out there and donate it yourself. Drop it off at the centers. Drop it off at the places because I used to be the same way. I was like, I ain't giving my money. I don't know if it's going to go. So, boots on the ground, do it yourself.
Right. And that was one of the reasons why earlier I said it's good to be able to see what's being done with the items that are being donated.
Yep.
Minister Baylor saying she is so
Oh, thank
proud of you.
you.
She is a big advocate of yours as well.
I
She
love her.
absolutely loves you. As I said before, she speaks very highly of you. Everybody, you are watching Minding Our Business on What Up Baltimore Radio, What Up Baltimore TV. We have Miss Saamiyah Ford on today of Saamiyah's Closet and Hustle Queens. If you want to donate to her, Stony1481 at yahoo.com. Facebook is Saamiyah's Closet, and it's spelled SAAMIYA Closets Incorporated. She also has Hustle Queens. Women, listen, we need each other. We need to uplift each other. This is exactly what she's doing. Get on Hustle Queens Facebook. I've already joined. Charlene has joined. Come on, ladies, let's get it. Let's get together. Saamiyah, thank you so much. We will be in touch with you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Everybody, thank you for watching today. You have been watching Minding Our Business. We are definitely minding our business, and we definitely are going to mind yours too. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next week, 6 p.m. on Wednesday. Have a great night, everybody.